So it's Tuesday, April 26th, and I'm on my way to Trent's Grocery, we'll make it an 18-mile day. My parents dropped me off about 9 o'clock this morning, and we had a great dinner last night, and I had a nice stay at the hotel. Got to catch up on some of my video stuff and work on my phone because there's a lot I have to do with these videos, particularly because the space on my phone runs out so quickly that I have to reset my entire phone multiple times and along this trip. But at any rate, got to do some of that, and but I didn't get to answer comments. So I know I'm a little behind on the comments. I thank you all for them. I love reading them. I really do. And when I get service, I get them. And it's so nice to kind of be on the trail and read some of your comments and have that. But I will respond to them. I just don't usually get to do that until I'm in a town and can kind of lay down and just really digest and respond to everybody. But I try to get back to everybody within a week. And I did just want to mention there's a couple people out there that I've tried to respond. You've asked very specific questions and I've tried to respond, but for whatever reason, I think it might be privacy settings, it won't allow me to post those responses. So if you have been asking me questions and I haven't gotten back to you, or I've just given you a thumbs up and you're like, wait, I asked a very specific question, it's because I think your privacy settings are set so that I can't reply. So you might want to just check those out. But other than that, I think I'm all caught up with everything and looking forward to this next week ahead. Looking forward to putting the last 2 days behind because those were tough days. With the heat and the lack of water, I ran into two really bad sections where I had very little water for about 10 miles each in the sweltering heat. It was not pretty. I don't think I've ever been that thirsty in my life, and I never want to be there again. So I've learned a lesson. I'm going to really have to look at my guidebook at the beginning of the day and plan my water sources, because as you know, I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm drinking probably 5 to 6 liters a day, and I want to keep that up, so particularly in the heat. So I really need to look at my water sources. The other thing that's happened today already, which was really cool, I was crossing a little road and I was going down into the trail and I saw Sneaky Pete and Hannah, and I went over to talk to them, and they were talking to two people I had never seen before, and the guy's looking at me and he goes, "Are you Spielberg?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it. I didn't think I'd see you," but he's section hiking. They're out there section hiking, and he's been following me since the beginning. And so it was a great conversation, and so nice to meet one of you in person that's been following me and watching me. It was really great, and I have a little video of them, so I'll put that in. That was Miyagi and Trips. You'll see them in a minute. And yeah, I think that's about it. Hopefully I'll get some video at Trent's Grocery, and I'll put that at the end too. So I just met two amazing people who are section hiking, and they just happened to be following me on YouTube. So
huge fans.
Tell me about that.
Well, we've been planning this section hike. We did a section hike last spring about this time, and it was her first time backpacking, and we liked it so much that we had to plan it again.
Yeah.
So we're doing about a 110-mile section.
That's great. That's great. So where's it gonna end?
Grayson Highlands.
Ah, great. That's a perfect
saw your
place.
video on the ponies.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. So you've been following since the beginning?
Yes, we have.
That's great.
Yeah.
And what are your trail names?
I'm Trips.
And Miyagi.
Trips and Miyagi. Well,
Miyagi and Trips on the trail.
I think you're the first people that I've met that have followed me on YouTube without me talking about it and then them following. So it's a pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet
and
you.
Have a great hike. Enjoy those ponies. They get you in the middle of the night. It's kind of magical. This is Trent's Grocery.